Imagine waking up one day and realizing that everything you see, hear, and feel is just a figment of your imagination. This thought may seem far-fetched, but it is at the core of a philosophical problem called solipsism. Solipsism is the idea that the only thing we can be certain of is our own existence. It is a fascinating and challenging concept that has perplexed many great minds throughout history. The problem of solipsism arises from the fact that we can never be sure if what we perceive as reality is actually real. We may believe that we are interacting with a physical world outside of ourselves, but how can we be certain that this world truly exists? What if everything we perceive is just a product of our own mind, and the outside world is nothing more than a dream or an illusion? This challenge to our ability to know anything for certain is not just an abstract philosophical idea. It has real implications for our daily lives. If we cannot be certain that the world outside of us is real, then how can we trust our senses to make decisions or to interact with others? How can we be sure that the people we interact with are not just figments of our imagination? The problem of solipsism is especially relevant in the age of technology. With virtual reality and augmented reality becoming increasingly advanced, it is becoming more difficult to distinguish between what is real and what is not. We can create entire worlds and experiences that feel just as real as the physical world around us. But does that mean that they are real? Despite the challenge that solipsism poses, it is important to remember that it is just a philosophical problem, not a practical one. Even if we cannot be certain that the world outside of us is real, we still have to live our lives and make decisions based on the assumption that it is. We have to trust our senses and our experiences, even if we cannot be certain of their ultimate reality. In conclusion, the problem of solipsism is a fascinating and challenging concept that challenges our ability to know anything for certain. It raises important questions about the nature of reality and the limits of human knowledge. While it may be a difficult problem to grapple with, it is important to keep in mind that it is just a philosophical problem, and that we can still live our lives and make decisions based on the assumption that the world outside of us is real.